Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. So I just got off work and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna record this video right now because I don't know when I'm gonna have time to do it. And yeah, we're at the end of the week again. So excited. It was a really busy week. I had a bit of a vacation for a few days, so warning, there is not a whole lot of crochet amigurumis finished this week. However, I think I actually did get a lot done considering the fact that I was out of town for quite a few days this week. You might have seen her tail already, but I do have one of the kittens here. Well, she's forever my kitten, but she's a full-grown cat. But yeah, she's being kind of talkative, so she might meow. But yeah, really fun week. I got to, because my birthday is on Christmas, so I got to spend like a birthday celebration with friends and some family, and went to Disneyland and Universal Studios, so lots of fun. I finally got to eat at the Lamplight Lounge in California Adventure, which was so exciting. I've always wanted to eat there since it opened. So I can talk more about the trip after, but let's get into the amigurumis first. Okay, 2 items. I'm pretty sure I made these last week, but I forgot to show you guys in the video, so I'm gonna show those first and then I'll get to what I'm absolutely sure I made this week. But I made I think she's called Mulan. Like, I'm not sure if it's pronounced Mulan like the princess or slightly different because it's spelled with a G at the end. So I'm not sure if you pronounce the G like Mulan bunny, but anyways, super cute bunny. I made her using like a beige yarn, so she's not white but super cute. I was thinking of adding a bow to her since she is a little bit more of like a plain colored bunny. I might add a bow. I was about to say tail because I don't believe the pattern had a tail, but I added that. This pattern is actually, I found it years ago, and I'm pretty sure it's not a PDF. It's like, it looks like maybe like it was an Instagram post or something, but I'm pretty sure it came out before people started making patterns and posting them on Instagram. Like, it has a nice border, a blue border around the pattern. It's all on one sheet, so everything is like really small, the print. But I think I found it on Pinterest a long time ago. So I'm gonna put the name of the bunny here, and if I remember correctly, the pattern's not on a website. It's like, if you Google it, you'll find the pattern. If you Google Mulan crochet bunny, it'll pop up. I'm pretty sure I looked it up recently and it still did. So I'm not gonna put a website if I can't find a website, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy to find it. Next, I made a bumblebee, and of course, my color changes are quite visible like always. I usually try to put the wings there, but I must have messed up with the eye placement and it just didn't work out to put the wings there. But this pattern is actually a free pattern of mine, a tutorial on here on YouTube, or you can purchase the PDF on my Etsy shop for, I think it's 99 cents. But it's just a really fun, simple bee. I love making these. I often run out of yellow though. Like, if you look behind me, I don't even have a lot of yellow. These are kind of more like a mustard. So I don't make a lot of bees because yellow is a color I run out of a lot, but I really do love making them. So those two, I'm pretty sure, like I said, I made them last week. But let's get into some things that I made this week. So like always, I was going through my yarn, and I actually took 3 skeins of yarn to my trip because it's a pretty long road trip, about 6 hours each way. So I thought, you know what, of course I'm gonna do some of the driving, but I can get something done on the road. Guess how many things I did? I took 3 skeins of yarn. I got nothing done. I didn't do any crocheting at all. My excuse for the trip, we did have to get up at 4 in the morning and start the drive. So I was pretty tired. I could not sleep the night before. I was super, super excited for the trip. So got nothing done on the way there. And of course, I got nothing done on the way back. It didn't bother me because you know what? There's more to life than crocheting. I love crocheting so much. But if I'm tired, I'm not gonna, like if I'm tired in the car too, you know, and I just need to sleep, I want to be well rested for my vacations. And of course I have to come back and go to work, so I wanted to try to be well rested. When I'm in the car though and I'm feeling good, I'm gonna be crocheting. So I took those skeins and came back with them just how they were. However, when I came back, I was like, you know what? I really want to work with these. One of them in particular, which is this color right here, was almost done. So I thought, let's finish it. Let's make it happen. So the first thing, I made this chubby dinosaur. It's kind of hard to see his details, not gonna lie, but I think he's really cute. You can see it a little easier in person. I feel like it gets lost in the video, but his little arms are right here. And I just thought the spikes would be cute in white, so you can have like a solid color of something. And yeah, I believe this color is called Fiesta, but I might be wrong. I didn't have the yarn label anymore, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. So I'm gonna go for a second. My cat wants to look out the window and the blinds are closed, so let me go open them for her. I'll be right back. Okay, she's happy now. So the second thing that I did was a Triceratops dino, and I do again feel like the details get slightly lost with such a colorful yarn, but he's still really cute and I'm glad I made him. I wanted to make a second one, but I did not have enough. Next, I made a squid, and then I made a second squid, but I'm not going to show him this week. I think I'll show him next week because technically he's unfinished. However, I'm like, how do I explain this? So, because I was in Disneyland, I was thinking, and I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I didn't really know how to go about it, and I just decided, you know what? I'm going to do it. So let me explain. I want to, when I go to the parks, because I usually go about twice a year, I want to bring almost like how some people do random acts of kindness. I want to do that for the cast members. So I once was a cast member, and I know how hard of a job it is. Yes, you're in a wonderful environment and it is so much fun sometimes, but it can also be really, really difficult. Just, yeah. So I want to bring some amigurumis, small amigurumis, and give them to just random cast members. So I'm excited to do that. I've been wanting to do it for a while, like I said, but I never really knew what to do, like what amigurumis to make to give and different things like that. Well, I finally came to the decision. I think I'm just gonna do some random small amigurumis, and emphasis on small because I usually go into the park with a Loungefly backpack, which if you own a Loungefly or know about them, you know they are small backpacks. As it is, I struggle bringing all my stuff in there, so I do want the amigurumis to be as not as small as possible, but pretty small. And I'll only bring maybe like 4 or 5 into the park each day, again because my bag is so small. I might get a bigger backpack for the parks. I don't know. I really like the size of Loungeflies and I love the ones I have, and I really want to get more. But yeah, for now that's what I'm thinking. So I'm kind of making amigurumis for that purpose from now until my next trip. I don't have a date for my next trip planned, but my idea is to make one every week or every 2 weeks. And that way I could probably have about, you know, more than a dozen ready to go. And I don't know if I'll take that many, but we'll just see. We'll just see how many I make. I'm not really pressuring myself right now because I don't have a date planned to go. but I do want to start making them. So long story for the explanation of the Mickey Mouse hat for this octo. So what I want to do is glue it on. I was thinking of sewing it on. I sewed on the little ears, but I want to do a Mickey Mouse hat for this octo and the second octo that I have pre-made as well. I'm thinking he's probably going to get a Mickey Mouse hat as well, unless if I decide that I want to bring different color octos. So for now, I just have this one and he's so cute. And I considered just leaving the hat like this, but I don't want it to get lost in my backpack, so I am just going to glue it on. Hot glue it on, but showing it to you now because I'm pretty sure I won't remember to show them to you after I glued it, but I think that'll be really exciting. And then again, for my next trip, most likely, I decided that I'm probably gonna bring this guy too. So this is a baby Groot. Love this pattern. Oh, sorry, I completely forgot to mention patterns. I'm pretty sure this octo is a free pattern on Instagram. The Triceratops is a blog. I believe it's Club Crochet. And I think I did mention this is a free pattern on Instagram as well. This guy was a paid for pattern on Etsy. I think it's like $3 for baby Groot. Really cute. He's a no-sew. The only issue that I have with this pattern is that you're working from the bottom to the top. I love that. However, it doesn't tell you what stitch to put the eyes on, the eye placement. So it tells you what row to put it on, which is great. I love that. But I put the eyes and then you're closing the head to, well, you're not closing it, but you're making it small. And then you go big again and start the body and the arms. So if you place your eyes wrong, they'll be to the side and your arms will be forward, but your eyes will be over here. Like, I hope that makes sense. You can't wait until you do at least the arms to place the eyes because it's so narrow down here. I think it decreases to like 6 or 8 or something small to where you can't really put the backings on your safety eyes anymore. So that's the only issue I have with this. I have worked around it though. I kind of understand where to put the eye placement, but my first time making these, I was definitely frustrated with that. So just a little warning for you guys. I try to be as honest as I can. I love that pattern. I absolutely do. I just wish they would have been a little more specific on where to place the safety eye. Then I was working through this blue. It was a scrap ball from finishing up the Sonic that I showed you guys. So I just had a little bit left, made 2 Triceratops and a cuttlefish. Again, the Triceratops are a free pattern on a blog, and this cuttlefish is one of the first patterns on Instagram that I saved. I think it's so cute. These come out really big too. Here's a comparison of the octo and the cuttlefish. So I like these. At first I thought, oh, I could take like cuttlefish to Disneyland, and then I made it again and I was like, that's a lot bigger than I remember it being. So I would not take these. They're quite big. Lastly, I made this octo. So as you can see, I was trying to figure out, remake small patterns that I've made before and trying to see which sizes are good for taking, and I feel like this one is still a little bit too big. This is, which one is this one? I have a lot of octo patterns both on Instagram and that I've purchased. This one is it's called a pocket octo, and I purchased the pattern on Etsy. Really cute pattern. I think the designer makes different sizes, but this one is called the pocket octo. So let me hold these 3 again so you can see the difference. Yeah, there's definitely a size difference, and I'm just still, you know, making things, trying to decide what I want to take. So far, I'm pretty sure I'm taking these 2 to the parks next time, but I'll keep you guys updated, and I think that'd be a fun little video to do as well, showing you guys everything that I took and maybe clips of me giving them. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll try to make things as I go and I think that'd be really exciting. So that's everything that I made this week. Should I count these? I don't know. Let me see without that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does this count as 2? I didn't count it as 2. I counted it as 1. So I made 8 little amigurumis, and then I don't know if you would say 9 this week. I mean, sorry, 10 this week, because I had these 2 that I'm pretty sure I forgot to show you guys last week. So it's been fun. It's been a good week. Like I said, I was gone for a couple days, so this is what I was able to do when I came back, and it was such a fun trip. I absolutely love Disneyland. It's very nostalgic for me. I grew up going there, and I just, it's so much fun. I'm glad that I'm able to still do it as an adult, and that I have people that I can go with and enjoy that time too, because that's really important. Definitely your circle of friends, and I'm so grateful for mine. So I think I might have taken a couple pictures and videos. I can try to insert them if I did from the trip, but of course there's nothing crochet related, because like I made my confession to you guys, I did not get any crocheting done on the A couple weeks ago, I went to the jelly bean factory here in California, and it was a lot of fun. I remember going there for a field trip in second grade, so going back like so many years later, it was a lot of fun, and like nothing has changed. It was really cool, different, because I think some things changed after COVID, but it was like slight changes, thankfully. When I say nothing has changed, I mean like it was very nostalgic as well, because like I said, it's been so many years, but it was a lot of fun. I'll put some fun pictures. I planned to crochet on that trip too, but to be honest, I think I showed a couple videos ago that I made some pigs and triceratops, and I didn't finish them, but I kind of made them like the triceratops up to, you know, 3 maybe rows left, so I could come back home, put the eyes, stuff it, and close it. So I'm pretty sure I have already showed you guys the triceratops that I made on that trip. It must have been like 3. I did not make very many at all, but it's partly because it gets dark so early. Maybe I'll use that as an excuse, but it was a really fun trip as well, and I was so excited that I got to do that again. That's pretty much it for this week. I don't think I have, oh, I do have, I was gonna say, I don't think I have any amigurumis planned to make. I do have an order. It's for like a superhero cat or something from a cartoon. So I have to make that, and I will keep you guys updated on that. The Sonic, since I was gone last week, I let her know that she could pick up anytime this week. So she's gonna pick up her order, and that's why I still have him. And there's probably gonna be a bit of a story time video coming up soon about a custom order that I am having some issues with. Part of me is waiting until the whole thing is done, but part of me also wants to just make the video now and kind of ask you guys for some advice. I'm gonna think about it, and yeah, I kind of think I know what I have to do, but it's been, I don't know, I don't know, it's been difficult. You guys will see. I'm sure I will make a video for sure. I'm just not sure if I should make it once everything is finished or make it now, and it would kind of be like an unfinished ending though, because it would literally be me asking you guys for advice. So we'll see what happens with that. But thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry this was a bit of a short video, I think, because I didn't have a lot done. But I did the most that I could this week. Again, thank you for joining me, and let me know what you guys are crocheting if you were working on anything during this video. I'm always looking for new amigurumis to make. So if you found a pattern that you love, please feel free to share it with me anytime. Okay, I will see you guys next time. Bye!